This is the brief analysis of the arrest in 2021 against Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU. Nnamdi KANU and Sunday Igboho arrest in 2021 rather. I'm sorry. A brief review. Sometime in July, Sunday Igboho was arrested in Benin Republic 3 weeks after he was declared wanted by the Nigerian Secret Police. The Yoruba campaigner for self-determination was arrested in the capital, Cotonou, while he was trying to travel to Germany. A local newspaper known as Banoto reports specified that he was arrested at the Cardinal Bernardin International Airport in Cotonou. After his arrest, there were different reactions from Nigerians and Yoruba groups. Before his arrest, the house of the Yoruba agitator was raided by DSS operatives and his home was destroyed in the process. After the raiding, the campaigner was not captured, but some of his followers were captured. Days after his arrest, talks of extradition surfaced, and reports show that some Yoruba groups mobilized against it. The Yoruba Council of Elders even opined that the Yoruba agitator should be given the chance to defend himself. A former governor of Oyo State, Senator Rashidi Ladoja, urged the federal government to grant amnesty to Sunday Igboho after weeks in Benin Republic custody. The extradition motion was moved by the DSS on the basis that he was under investigation by the security agents for treasonable acts. In June, Nnamdi KANU was arrested by the federal government of Nigeria and brought back to the country. Before this arrest, he had been initially arrested in 2015, and at that time, he had over 11 counts of charges against him. Nnamdi KANU jumped bail after his release and fled the country. After his arrest in June 2021, radio broadcast against the country, its state, and its institution. Since his arrest in June, he has been going on trial. The violence that was instigated by the secessionist group leader, especially in southern Nigeria, has led to the death of hundreds. That is what the narrative of this federal government has said. And those that are supposed to be arrested who have perpetrated enough evil against the northern region have not even been questioned, let alone arrest or put behind bars. Just gallivanting, you understand, acting or moving from one place to another. And when you want to tell the government what are they doing about bandits, Boko Haram, and so on and so forth, they will tell you they are repentant bandit. So if someone repents, what do? You still lay judgment on that person. Yes, you came and surrendered. Judgment should be laid against that person, and let them charge those that repented. Let them charge them to court, because for those that they have killed, we are talking about the Nnamdi KANU, hundreds of people. We are talking about Boko Haram and the so-called bandits. They have killed millions of people. So we are saying hundreds, and which I believe is blasphemy. That is not true. And then Nnamdi KANU has never, killed anyone. He would never do that, because why will he kill his people? He wants to kill. He will go rather to the north, or he will kill whoever that is not Igbo. That's what it is, especially the Fulani. But what Nnamdi KANU stand for and Sunday Igboho stood for, or thereabout, they stood for good governance. One, they stood for a good dissemination of power. They stood for a good unity or unitary kind of system, or we should adopt a true federalism in the absence of none. And they said, okay, if you cannot give us justice, let everybody secede or divide and go their separate ways. The Fulani herdsmen were, committing havoc, were destroying properties, were doing all sorts, and nobody arrested them. And you said immunity covers you, and just because they are from your side. That's why you said they needed to be arrested. The so-called Fulani, sorry, are not supposed to be arrested just because they are from your side. But from what we have gathered, we say the Fulani Caliphate really has marginalized the Igbos downward to the south west and the south in general. And you see that the southern Nigeria are in bent corner. You understand? They have not allowed any of them to have a say, and that is what has been, the bone of contention for Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, basically, if you tell me Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, are the offender, or I would say they are the ones you claim that are inciting war, or rather you claim they are the one disturbing the peace of Nigeria, I will tell you that is blasphemy, and that is a lie from the pit of hell. Lai Mohammed will now come want to emphasize on what he does not know. Tell me Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho, they needed to be arrested just because they want to incite war. Can you see the allegation leveled against these two people? Said Sunday Igboho is stockpiling arms, while Nnamdi Kanu is inciting war. Where is the war? If you are telling us someone is inciting war, where is the war, and how can someone incite war without any claims? That is a wrong allegation. Like it was said that in June, Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. No, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by the federal government of Nigeria. Or let me say, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by some secret police, and I believe the federal government of Nigeria have a hand in it. So definitely, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and abducted and brought back to the country. Before this arrest, they said he has been initially arrested in 2015, and at that time he had over 11 counts of charges against him. They said Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail after his release and fled the country. Why would he fly the country? Because I don't know why this so-called administration have carried that power so very very vehemently that I think that is the end of the road. Started acting with impunity, destroying properties, and making Nigerians, yes, Nigerians, making them feel like less superior, or making them feel dejected. And so you now accepted Fulani foreigners because you claimed, I'm talking to Buhari right now, the federal government led by Buhari. You claim that they are foreigners because when you were being asked questions that who were those Fulani that they said they destroying properties and inciting war, because they are the ones inciting war. How can someone incite war when you have not gone into that person's territory to incite war? So the Fulani are the ones inciting war. They will go as far as going to people's farm and destroying their produce, which is very very wrong, and that is not what should be done, because now the Fulani Caliphate tries to change the narrative just because nobody is saying anything, but people are saying, people are talking either directly on the ground or up upper roof, because people are really really agitating and lamenting. You may not know, but as it is, we have known that so many people are agitating and lamenting towards this bad governance, because we want good governance as it is. And in the absence of none, and that is why Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu have been, trying to let everybody know, or the international organization know, that yes, we are being marginalized in Nigeria. Yes, that is what it is.